am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And Stephen A. Smith has some things to say about Skip Bayless after finding out about this bombshell lawsuit that not only exposed Skip Bayless, but exposed a whole bunch of other people at Fox Sports, including Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Ocho and some man named Charles Dixon. I don't know. But either way, Stephen A. Smith has some things to say. Let's hear what he got to say.
And I know nothing about what happened, no intimate details. Certainly can't be irresponsible and not try to interfere with a legal matter, a lawsuit. But in the same breath, I didn't think it was a crime to point out that the person that I've known for 25 years, I've never seen somebody that would be capable of that, with that meaning that person that I was around for 25 years. The same applies to Skip Bayless. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't work at Fox. I worked at Fox from 2001 to 2003. I haven't been there. I haven't been in that building in over 20 years. I don't know any details or anything like that. And I'm not here to castigate Ms. Faraji or anybody else. I don't know Charlie Dixon that well, even though he used to work at ESPN. I don't know Joy Taylor that well, even though she and I have interacted with one another on several occasions throughout her career, and I find her to be a consummate professional, very good at what she does, very capable, very knowledgeable about the world of sports and what have you. I also know that she's big on women empowerment, so it's hard to imagine her saying get over it. But again, I don't know. But we all know that when you see Stephen A. Smith with a subject like this and the name involves Skip Bayless, that's what you want to know about. And here's what I would tell you. I don't know what happened. But just like I said, I've known Jay-Z for 25 years. I can't imagine that. I've known Skip for just as long. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. Especially when they brought up the $1.5 million. The Skip Bayless I know has a hard time giving away $15. He's one of the cheapest people I know. That's just me.
Oh, yeah, they're online killing Skip. They like 1.5 million, Skip. Like, that's how much you offer her to fuck? 1.5 million? You offer her a whole lotto ticket just to bust a nut. Nah, Skip was on it. He was getting that bread. He was just throwing millies. Here, take this, hairstylist. It's not right, okay? It's not right. I'm just making jokes, okay? But it's not right, all right? He shouldn't be offering money to have sex, even though that's what the majority of people are doing right now, offering money to have sex in some way, shape, or form. It might not be a legit, hey, here's $1,000, let me get that pussy. You know, you might spend it on her hair, her nails, taking her out, getting her some shit. You know, as long as it's extravagant and it pleases her, boom. You got it. Cha-ching, my nigga, cha-ching. But outside of that, I don't know. Are broke niggas having a hard time getting pussy? I'm not a broke nigga, so I couldn't tell you. Well, actually, no, I am broke. Let me stop.
But that doesn't mean that I have any inside knowledge about any of this. I don't, and I'm not going to get involved. I think it's incredibly dicey and irresponsible for people who don't know to act like they do know. But in the same breath, I also feel it's important that if you know people or you think you know people and you've had a long-standing relationship with those people, that it's not a crime for you to say the person that I know, the person that I've been around, the person that I worked with in his case, you know, for 4 straight years from 2012 to 2016, doing First Take every weekday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. The person that I knew since our days at Fox Sports when we would appear on Jim Rome's show. Okay, The Last Word and stuff like that. And we were in the same Fox building off of Pico Boulevard and Avenue of the Stars. The person that I've seen that really, really trusts almost no one and doesn't expose himself to anybody. You know, eating the same breakfast and lunch every day. His vice is a Diet Mountain Dew, and he doesn't socialize with people. That's the guy I know. So imagining him being in this kind of position is shocking, to say the least. All I could tell you is that it's not the Skip Bayless I know. But obviously, this is a legal matter he's going to have to deal with because this situation doesn't appear to be going away. A lawsuit has been filed. This person who's a hairstylist, the people that I've spoken to in the last 24 hours that have some knowledge about her says that she's the kind of person that she's meticulous with her details and she's going to chronicle things and that's how she operates. I don't know her. I don't know them. I know Skip. And I'm very, very heartbroken that he finds himself in this situation, being accused of these allegations. But I can't be over the airways being irresponsible and attaching truth or innocence, or guilt to anything that I know nothing about. All I can say, and I don't think it's a crime to say, is just like I said with Jay-Z, the person that I know for 25 years, I've never seen anything like that from that person, anything close to that from that person. That's the same thing that I would tell you about Skip Bayless. That's all I can say. I have nothing else to add because I don't know what happened. I don't know what was said. I don't know whether something was misconstrued or anything like that. That's where I'm coming from with it, Tori. I know you had thoughts and opinions about this. I'm really interested in hearing what you have to say. You are a lady in this industry. You've been a journalist for years.
Shout out to her. We're just going to move on and get this video done and over with. But shout out to her. I think she gave some good thoughts. I didn't want to leave her on pause like that. It looked like kind of crazy. Either way, what's kind of odd to me is that Skip Bayless and Emmanuel Ocho have been tweeting and doing their... Well, Skip Bayless isn't doing his show because Skip Bayless doesn't work for Fox Sports anymore. So he'll probably never work in the industry again. But he was in the mode of building a YouTube channel and building a YouTube show, the Skip Bayless Show on his YouTube channel. I believe a week or two ago, we talked about Lil Wayne being on there and talking about Kendrick Lamar in the Super Bowl. So Skip Bayless was active. He was moving around. But, he's still tweeting about football, and Emmanuel Ocho's still posting content to Twitter, and everybody's under the replies like, my niggas, can y'all not read the fucking room? Now's not the time to be giving us y'all takes on the playoffs and the Detroit Lions and the Vikings. We don't give a fuck about that. Address these allegations, my nigga. Like, they're all under Skip's replies, and I will pull it up. But it's Twitter. But they're all under there talking about some 1.5 million for the box, Skip. Like, they're on his ass. Man, yet he's still tweeting away. Like, maybe he doesn't check his Twitter. Maybe he still has a Twitter manager. But even his Twitter manager should be reading the fucking room right now. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing over there? And do I believe this lady, this hairstylist? I mean, at the end of the day, she is very descriptive. It does seem like, whatever she's accounting and whatever she's saying towards Skip Bayless and everybody else, it seems like she's been piling up on this information, and I guess she was just ready to sue. I mean, Fox Sports has been, going down the toilet ever since they lost Shannon Sharp. I've never been interested in Emmanuel Ocho or anybody else over there, really. Nick Wright, who gives a fuck? If you ask me, it is what it is. Cameron Sports Show is 10 times better than whatever the fuck Fox Sports got going on. That's just my opinion. But either way, I don't think this will hurt the brand because most of the people that they are mentioning, yes, Emmanuel Ocho's still there, but I don't even think Joy Taylor still works up there. Like, I think she has a YouTube channel. So it's just like, business as usual. Understandable for them because their whole broadcast, but as far as the talent goes, take their phones away. They don't need to be posting anything right now. The internet is just going to be on their ass. Like, hey, what about this? This happened. Skip, you paid you offered her 1.5 milli for the box for some milk. You offered a 1.5 million for some milk. I ain't never heard of 1.5 million being offered for some milk. Let me stop. I'm sure there's been millions of dollars offered for some milk. I just don't know it. But damn. Either way, let me know what y'all think about what Stephen A. Smith had to say in defending his ex-co-host Skip Bayless. Let me know in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.